guys ready for our first member from Sonic Team? Please give a warm welcome to the head of Sonic Team, a man who has worked on Sonic for so long. In fact, over the last 20 years of his life. Let's give it up for Takashi Iizuka. Iizuka-san, I think they like you. Now, Iizuka-san, you've got them all here. Is there anything you'd like to say to the fans while you're here? Anything you'd like to say? Yeah?
Say hello?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy Crash 40 Live?
Yeah!
Thank you for coming Sonic Boom 2013. Also, we have Sonic Lost World, so kiosk, so please enjoy.
Yeah! Thank you, Iizuka-san. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now then, let's welcome our second guest to the stage, also all the way from Tokyo. This is the first time that he's been to a Sonic Boom, so this is very exciting. He was at Summer Sonic, you might have seen him there. Please welcome Kazuyuki Hoshino, the Senior Art Director for Sonic Team. All right, and with that, we shall begin. Have a seat, gentlemen. All right, so again, these questions come from you guys, straight to them, and at the end we're going to ask a few more. So, I'm going to start with a question for Iizuka-san, and then we're going to go to Hoshino-san, and we're just going to go back and forth, just like that. So, okay, Iizuka-san, the first question for you from the fans. They want to know, is there any chance for a Sonic the Hedgehog movie in the future?
Yeah. 映画化っていうのは今までこの22年間の歴史の中で、何回かそういうオファーもありまして、まだ未だ実現できてないんですけども、将来的にはいつか必ずソニックを映画館で、流す日が来るというふうに信じています。
So over the past 20 years, 22 years that Sonic has been in production and whatnot, we've had multiple offers to create a Sonic movie. And while that hasn't actually come to fruition yet, we do believe that at some point in the future that a Sonic movie will become a reality.
And there's the answer I bet you guys were not expecting. Pretty awesome. All right, we're going to jump over to Hoshino-san now. Hoshino-san, the first question for you is, what were your inspirations for creating the world of Sonic CD, Metal Sonic, and Amy Rose? Oh, yeah, feel free to speak in the mic. Our Japanese speakers out here can hear you. Yeah.
ストーリーに関係するような大きな設定としては、テーマとして環境をテーマにしています。
So when we were creating Sonic CD, and the whole thing, the whole basis of the story was, the discussion of like danger to the environment. It's an environmental story, so that's where we started from.
無計画で開発された星をきれいな自然に戻すっていうのがエッグマンの間違った考えで無計画に開発された星を元のきれいな自然に戻すっていうのが目的だった。
So Eggman had this sort of this crazy idea that he would create, or he would clean the planet up with this, with his crazy machinery.
で、ザコエネミーを倒すと、いつものソニックだと中から動物が出てくる。でもソニック CD だと中から種が出て、きれいな花が咲くっていうのが我々のこだわり。
So in most time when you pop open one of Eggman's machines, animals pop out, but in this particular situation, instead these little seeds would pop out.
ソニックとエイミーはそのストーリーをこう盛り上げるための強い敵であったりヒロインだったりするわけです。
So within that story, Metal Sonic was basically the tough, dangerous enemy, and Amy was created to be the heroine of the story.
All right, thank you very much. All right, Iizuka-san, the next one is for you. This question is, what is the general tone of the story of Sonic Lost World?
そう、ソニック・ロストワールドはですね、タイトル名のソニック・ロストワールドっていう、名前にある通りですね、ソニックたちが、今まで行ったことない、見たことのない大陸に、ロストヘックスっていうんですけども、そこにたどり着いて、そこで新たに出会う、デッドリー6という、敵たちと出会って、まあ、それから冒険が始まるっていうストーリーになっています。
So, just like the title says, Lost World. Basically, what happens is, Sonic goes and discovers this sort of never before visited land called Lost Hex, and there he meets the new enemies, the Deadly Six. That's the basis of the story.
デッドリー6っていうのは、最初エッグマンの部下として、登場してくるんですけども、その後、エッグマンを裏切って、世界を征服するということで、その後ソニックとエッグマンたちが協力しながらデッドリー6と戦うという、お話の展開になっています。
So at the very beginning of the story, basically it starts out with the Deadly Six being sort of Eggman's minions and working for him. But as the story progresses, these Deadly Six betray Eggman and take over his plans to basically destroy the world. And as a result, Sonic and Eggman have to team up to take on this new enemy.
All right, thank you very much. Next question, this is for Hoshino-san. This is a good one. Have you ever dreamed of Metal Sonic getting his own video game or being a playable character in a Sonic game before?
もちろんあるよ。
Of course, yeah. awesome.
ソニックアドベンチャー2バトルでは対戦メタルソニックを使ったキャラを対戦できたんですけど。
So he actually, in the battle portion of Sonic Adventure 2, he was a playable character. So there you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Sonic the Hedgehog as a Metal Sonic.
That's right, there's episode Metal, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, so there's been at least 2 instances you can play as Metal Sonic. Alright, back to Iizuka-san. So, we've got some fans out there who really like Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. Big fans.
Woo!
They want to know, what are the roles of Tails, Knuckles, and Amy in the story of Sonic Lost World?
はい、ソニック・ロストワールドはプレイヤーキャラクターはソニックだけなんですけども、物語の中にはテイルス、ナックルズ、エミも登場してきます。で特に、テイルスはソニックと共にこのロストヘックスを一緒に冒険しながら途中ストーリー的にもですね非常に重要な役割を果たす役目としてテイルスも活躍します。
So, Lost World, Sonic is the only playable character, but Tails and Knuckles all make an appearance in the story. And Tails is actually traveling with Sonic across Lost Hex, so he actually has a pretty important role in the story.
All right. Let's bounce back to Hoshino-san now. So, Hoshino-san, the next person wrote in and said, Metal Sonic is one of my favorite characters in the entire series. His design has always resonated with me. That being said, what gave you the idea for a robotic Sonic?
メタルソニック好きな人って
Anyone who likes Metal Sonic, please raise your hand.
Let's see it. Let's see the hands. If you like Metal Sonic, raise your hand. Raise it high.
一番最初にソニックの強力なライバルを作ってほしいって言われた時に もうすでにその時に赤いね、目つきの部分に睨むような赤い目のイメージがすぐにできていました。
So the basis of the whole thing was that he wanted to make a really strong, adequate rival for Sonic. So starting with that, first thing comes to mind, sort of like really mean look and some red eyes. So that was the first thing we started with.
あとはソニックと同じぐらいのスピードを持つキャラクターっていう、テーマがあるんですけど、自分の足で走って一番世界最速なのは、ソニックだけにしたかった。
So the next thing was he needed to be just as fast as Sonic is, but when it comes to just running, that's Sonic's the fastest thing in the world. So we had to kind of come up with a different way to approach that as well.
だから、体に巨大なジェットエンジンをつけることで、そのソニックと同等のスピードが出るということを実現しました。
So from there, we basically created a character whose main part of his body is essentially a jet engine, and that's how we came up with the character.
Alright, cool. So that's why Metal Sonic is the way he is, to keep up with Sonic with that jet engine in his stomach. Thank you, Hoshino-san. Alright. Iizuka-san, next question is for you. They would like to know, will the Deadly Six become regular cast members, or are they exclusive to Sonic Lost World? I don't know if you can answer this one, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. I'm gonna try for you guys. Let's see what he says.
Yeah, you better.
もちろん今回のソニックロストワールドのエネミーとしてデザインされたものですけども、そう言いながらですね、例えばシャドウとかももうアドベンチャー2専用のエネミーとして、作ったのがシャドウなんですけど、その後皆さんのフィードバックもあって再登場することになりましたし、今回のデッドリ6も皆さんの声によって復活する可能性はあるんじゃないですかね。
So the Deadly Six were specifically designed for Sonic Lost World, but just like Shadow was built for Sonic Adventure 2, and you guys all our fans had a great reaction to the character, we brought him back. So based on your feedback on the Deadly Six, it's not impossible that they could make a reappearance in future games, of course.
There you have it. So if the fans really like the Deadly Six and there's fan demand, you might see them again. It's a very cool answer. All right, Hoshino-san, we're going to go back to you. The next question for you on Metal Sonic, in fact, this kind of ties into what we were just talking about when you mentioned Shadow was going to just be a one-time villain, right? Shadow's just going to be one-time. They want to know, was Metal Sonic also going to be just a one-time villain back when you first created Sonic CD?
一度きりのとして考えたことはなくて、せっかく苦労して作るキャラクターだから、
So actually, from the very beginning, because we put so much time into building him out and creating the character, that it was actually not created as a one-time character. We were hoping to use him multiple times from the time he was created.
Oh, cool. All right, so Metal Sonic always is going to be there. Very cool. We've seen him many times. Iizuka-san, the next question is for you. Every year they ask me this question. It always comes up every year. You guys probably know what I'm about to ask him. They want to know about a certain game that ends with a 3, and if it's ever going to happen. You're going to have to make them stop cheering. Okay, they want to know, will they ever see a Sonic Adventure 3?
This is the same question from last year.
Yes, I think it is. I think it is.
I know we're translating the same question last year.
そうですね。すごく皆さんからそういう声を聞くんですけども、やっぱり今回のロストワールドのように、やっぱり皆さんに新しい、驚きと楽しみを与えたいので、これからも新しい取り組みをしていくと思いますけども、ソニック・ザ・ヘッジホッグ4が17年経って、復活したようにですね、アドベンチャーシリーズもまた、いつか復活することは、あるかもしれません。
Okay. So one of the things we do with Sonic, just like with Lost World, you know, we always want to take Sonic games and bring new content, new ways of playing to you guys. So that's what we've done up to now. But just like Sonic 4, you know, which we brought back after what 17 years. You know, eventually at some point you never know that we might find an opportunity to bring Sonic Adventure 3 back as well. It could happen.
You gotta make me, guys. That's not bad, right? All right, Hoshino-san, the next question is for you. They would like to know if you could go back and change one thing about either Amy or Metal Sonic, what would that one thing be?
Well, the clothes, obviously.
まあ悩んで苦労の末作ったキャラクターだからもう生み出した後は何か特に変えようとあまり思ってないです。
So you put so much effort into creating Sonic and Amy from the very get-go. Like so much thought was put into it that he's essentially completely satisfied with how they turned out and has never looked back since.
All right.
この後メタルソニックだったら何かストーリーのやつでパワーアップしたりとかエミだったら時代に合わせてファッションちょっと変わったりする可能性はあるかもしれない。
So just kind of thinking forward in the future, you know, you could imagine a situation where Sonic, or Metal Sonic was upgraded or had like a new power, and they would adjust his design to match that, or like eventually maybe they go into taking Amy and updating the way her clothes look to kind of match sort of modern fashion. But you know, that could happen. But as of right now, they just are what they are.
All right, cool. That's some cool info, right? Yeah, very cool. All right, the next question is for Iizuka-san, and they would like to know, this is a very interesting question, would you ever make another Sonic game that uses the team-based gameplay similar to Sonic Heroes?
Do you like Sonic Heroes?
Yeah!
そうです。ここしばらくですね、ソニックがもうオンリープレイヤブルキャラクターのゲームをばかりリリースしてきましたので、いつかねそういうサブキャラクターたちにもフォーカス当たるようなタイトルがまたいつか作ってみたいなと思います。
So, in recent years, you know, we've been producing games that are focused on sort of Sonic as the main character and his sort of experiences. But in the future, at some point, yeah, Iizuka-san would like to bring back this sort of Hero-style group team gameplay that exists at the time.
And there you have it. Very cool. Hoshino-san, the next question is for you. They'd like to know, how did Hoshino-san get the design for Amy Rose? The question says, she's supposed to be girly, but in her first design she wears sneakers and is really tough. This is a good question. Whichever one of you that was, good job. Good job after watching.
So, do you all think that the first design of Amy was kind of tough looking? Did she look tough?
Yeah, she'll whoop you with her hammer.
We got some mixed answers. Some say yes, some say no.
まあ可愛いキャラクターにしようと思って作ったんで可愛いと思うんだけど。
Well, the goal was to make her cute. So I think she's cute. So
She can be tough and cute.
What makes her tough?
All right, there we go. So Amy is cute. That is what you need to take away from that. Amy is not tough. Amy is cute. That's right. It's got to be those things. Iizuka-san, the next question is for you. They want to know, in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, when Sonic first goes to Hidden Palace, the Chaos Emeralds are transformed into Super Emeralds, and they get a new appearance. Yeah, it's like, oh no. In later games, they have kept the new appearance, but they're still called Chaos Emeralds. Could you explain why the Chaos Emeralds have transformed? That's a pretty tough question.
Oh.
Yeah. そうですね。 まあ正直に言うと、ソニック3とソニック&ナックルズっていうのはこうドッキングするロックオンカートリッジっていうゲームシステムでした。なので、ソニック3でカオスエメラルドを集めた人が今度ソニック&ナックルズで遊ぶときに、もう集めるカオスエメラルドがないとっていうふうにちょっとゲームプレイ上問題があったので、またもう一回スペシャルステージで、カオスエメラルドを集められるように、スーパーエメラルドっていう、形に設定したんですけども、まあカオスエメラルド、スーパーエメラルド、マスターエメラルドっていう、エメラルドがいっぱいあるとすごく分かりづらいので、ソニックアドベンチャー以降ですね、クラシックシリーズがアドベンチャー以降ガラッと変わるんですけども、その時にエメラルドシリーズも一度整理して、スーパーエメラルドっていうのはなくした。
Such a complicated answer. Give me this one. Make this one a shot. Okay, so as you may know, so Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles had the card thing.
The lock-on, yeah, lock-on.
Right? And,
Lock-on technology.
So for people who played Sonic 3 the first time, they went through, they collected all the emeralds, right? You get all the emeralds. And then if you already played Sonic 3 and you go to play Sonic Knuckles, you gotta have more emeralds to collect. So, and we put in the super emeralds right there. But going forward, we also had the there's emeralds, the super emeralds, the master emeralds. There's all these emeralds, and they got too many. So when we released Sonic Adventure, we went back and just sort of cleaned up all the emeralds and kind of reduced that down to make it a little bit more manageable.
Oh, okay, there we go. And that is how we went from 14, 15 emeralds down to 7 in the master emeralds. So there you go. Yeah. It's been put to rest. That's it. That's why. Now you know. Hoshino-san, the next question is for you. They would like to know, why was Amy's redesign in 1999 the most drastic when compared to the others? And by others, I'm not sure if they're talking about other Amy redesigns or other characters, but they just want to know, why was it such a drastic change for Amy?
Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic Adventure っていうゲームを出したドリームキャストっていうハードウェアを、セガが出した時の、タイトルなんだけど、やっぱりドリームキャストが一つ高青年であるっていうことをアピールするっていう、ミッションですね。
So when Sonic Adventure was released, we released the Dreamcast at the same time, right, obviously. So the whole goal was to, because the Dreamcast had a lot of personality, we wanted to kind of add that into all the characters, and as a result, Amy got a personality design.
だからオープニングムービーでも結構頑張って作ったし、背景とかもすごく細かく作ったんだけど、キャラクターももっとディテールを細かいディテールをつけてよりハイレゾリューションな画面にでも変えられるようにデザインしてます。
So the opening movie for that was like high res and really nice. So as a result, all the characters just went through a full redesign to the way they look, the way they dress, and to make sure they look really sharp, really good in high res.
例えば昔、エイミーだったら目はただの黒い丸だったけど、その中にこのグリーンのパーツを入れて、もっとディテールを細かくしたりとか。
For example, the old characters just had like the black oval, the straight black oval, but when they were redesigned for Sonic Adventure, they went back in and added the kind of green detail that wasn't previously possible.
あとはアドベンチャーっていう冒険っていうテーマからもっとよりアクティブに、例えばブーツ、エナメルのブーツがあったりすればジャングルで歩いても汚れない、そういうアクティブなイメージを作りました。
And just as the title name suggests, since it's an adventure, they went back and they wanted to make sure all the characters' clothes looked like they were a little more, suitable for like sort of an active gameplay, and that they wouldn't fall apart if they were running across all these environments and whatnot.
あとはさっきも言ったけど 1999年当時のファッション